If you do not qualify as an accredited investor, then no additional steps are needed on your account at this time. You can still view your existing holdings in your portfolio here. We have updated our platform to align with the regulatory requirements that our upcoming investment opportunities will have. As such, the current verification request does not impact your existing holdings. Without verification, you can still access your existing holdings by viewing the portfolio page. You will not be able to invest further on the site without verifying your status as an accredited investor, but your existing holdings remain as is at this time. No additional steps are needed on your account right now. Because I am learning as I take a chance in life, I replied, "Thank you for replying to my message. I understand. I can view my existing Ripple holdings in my portfolio. The question is, do I own the Ripple holdings? I want to ensure I have access to them if and when Ripple goes IPO. Thank you." I'm learning. Initial public offering, IPO. What that means, if you're not, maybe you've heard of it, but you really don't understand what it means. It means average people can buy shares of a company's stock at higher prices, where accredited investors, people who have a lot of money that they can invest early in early stages of a company's growth, they get to buy them at lower prices and early. That's not fair. How does an average person get ahead? From what I just read, it sounds like I do own those holdings. Now they're using the word holdings. I'm learning as I push forward. I don't know what the process is when I believe Ripple will go IPO eventually. I believe in 2026. What's the process? I'm sure I'm going to need my paperwork. I'm sure something's going to come into play where, you go to a broker website like Fidelity, we'll say, and I can, my Ripple shares will be in my account. I think that's how it works. Ripple is, I believe, the monetary infrastructure that will use the XRP as a bridge currency of all the money in the world. Ripple, its use case, its utility, it's going to be used by everybody. Ripple is a blockchain-based digital payment company that created a network and protocol, XRP Ledger, and its native cryptocurrency, XRP, to facilitate fast, low-cost international money transfers and currency exchanges, primarily for financial institutions. It's incredible. And I believe I'm lucky enough to say that I got off track holdings. I thought they called them units in their platform, on their platform, but now this person used the word holdings. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I believe they're mine. I believe they're mine. I'm an average person who was at the right place at the right time, but I work to be at the right place at the right time. I put myself at the right place at the right time, from researching, from taking a chance, from putting my own time on the line from putting my own money on the line. And I own Ripple. That's what it sounds like. If you regularly follow me, you know I'm an independent contractor. I'm a gig worker. I use the apps like Uber Eats, Grubhub, Spark, Shipt to earn steady part-time income. And it's working for me. It gives me time to continue to study, to learn. I set up two websites that their foundations are solid. I will continue to work on them. I continue to set up streams of income that earn me income passively. It took me a long time to get here. And if you follow me, yesterday I made a comment. Why am I doing this? Working the way I am. I'm very grateful I own Ripple. I went broke. I wiped out my savings account. Mid-December 2024. I overextended myself. And I did. But I kept working and I got through the holidays. I listened to Common Sense Crypto, one of many. And he says that a lot. I don't want you to overextend yourself. I don't want you to live without. I don't want you to struggle. And it sunk in. I get it. I chose to struggle. I didn't want this opportunity to pass me by. And as long as I'm healthy and I have a car to bop around town and I keep my living expenses low because I live without, I felt the chance, the gamble was worth it. And it's finally showing that it's worth it. I had a dark day yesterday and I still stayed out there. And all of a sudden I saw that email. And I went, wow. It sounds like those Ripple shares are mine. I never thought I would own something so valuable like Ripple. I am grateful I'm an XRP investor, but to own a piece of the monetary infrastructure that will be used by all financial institutions across the world will make me a future accredited investor. And my other investments. See, when I'm out there working, every day I work, I've been taking $50 and putting it toward bad debt before I make a huge move. I'm going to see how long I can do that for before I have to make a move. Of selling some of my crypto to pay off all my bad debt, I'm still going to become a self-made multi-millionaire. I forgot to mention that yesterday. I've been really just going for it. Living like a poor person. That's how I see it. Maybe somebody will look at my place and go, you're not poor. I feel I am right now. But on paper, I'm very poor. But my investments, I already know I'm rich. Let me move forward a little bit more. I follow a lot of channels. And in the past few weeks, it's sunk in. Damn. That's like buying Bitcoin at 25 cents because I continue to research, study, learn, taking my own time and using my own money to make more wise investments in utility cryptocurrencies that I don't share everything online anymore. Go do your own research. I understand why these people want to be paid for providing such valuable information. Because I already know I'm already rich. Nobody in my circle believes that. Nobody in my environment believes that I'm already wealthy. I'm hanging in there by a thread. But I'm also enjoying the struggling journey. Because it just, when it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. I am a true believer things happen for a reason. And I'm supposed to understand it on this level. And I understand stuff that nobody in my environment understands. And I'm also making those wise investments that nobody in my environment are making. That's for sure. What else? Blockchain domains. I own at least 25 brand name blockchain domains. What I'm waiting for here, when XRP is used mainstream, when all of that is set up to work, I can either create websites on the interplanetary file system. I know I'm getting a little deep here, but it's the next internet. It's Web3. And I invested big into that too. I also earned many of those brand name domains by referring people to, oh God, unstoppable domains. And they also matched what I bought years ago. So that's why I own just over $4,000 worth of blockchain domains. They're not all brand names, but I want to use them all. And when everything gets set up, I won't have to pay those Ethereum fees of putting my website address on a blockchain. That's what I'm doing. You know? And I'm waiting for that too. That's been put on hold because I don't want to pay all those fees. But once I only have to pay pennies, I only have to pay like fractions of pennies to set up that URL into the interplanetary file system and get it on the blockchain. I would rather wait. So I have a lot coming to me in the future that I set up already, but I'm on hold. And that's just the way it is. My goal has always been not giving all my time for money. If I don't feel like working, I still earn money for the day. I'm almost there. And earning money without giving all of my time to earn money to do the things I want to do, I'm going to do whatever. But I also lived without and struggled to get to that point of I can do whatever, whenever I want. I want freedom. Total freedom. People control you when you have to work for money. You're controlled. I can continue on and on. I hope you enjoyed the video. I watch many channels. Everything's sinking in. I got dressed and ready. I know I said I wasn't going to work today. I feel like getting out there, but I'm not going to stay out the whole day. And I got things to do. I got dirty work to do still, and I'm willing to do it because I know what's around the corner for me, and I'm self-made. I will soon be self-made. But I have no shame earning a buck from doing, average jobs. I watch many gig workers, gig channels, and most are the working poor. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, day-to-day pay, and you're working these gig apps to just survive, you are a part of the working poor. That's for sure. Until the next video clip. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.